We got something cool and special too. Something actually informative.
Knowledge.
In the 2 years I've been streaming. No joke. Something that I feel I have to do.
I didn't understand that.
Okay, you didn't understand.
Hey, yo!
Wait, you put no thought into finding everyone.
I feel like I've never done a video like this, but I think it now with the advent of 5.0 and we're getting a free 5-star from the standard banner, nonetheless, I feel like it's a pretty good place to start. Now, how we are going to proceed with this is, I'm going to open tier list maker, Gene, and you end it with Chi-Chi. Okay. These are your standard banner characters.
Bruh.
These are the characters that you can get from the standard banner when you lose your 50-50.
Bruh.
If you are starting this game now and you're given a choice between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bruh.
all 6 of them, you are a new player. The best character that you can go for is always D-Look. Also, yeah, fuck, I almost forgot Mona. You can always go for D-Look. D-Look should always be one of the best players, one of the best characters that you can pick while starting this game. Why? Because I'm Batman. D-Look's kit is incredibly simple. Doesn't require much. E, basic attack. E, basic attack. E, basic attack. Then you do Q. He does this big wave thing. And then you basic attack. He is one of the easiest heroes to play in this game, DPS wise. For a starter unit, for someone who is starting this game out. Also, his best weapon is also in the standard banner, the Wolf's Gravestone, which can be possible if you're lucky. But he also has a lot of free weapon options. The Prototype Archaic, which you can craft, is also a really good option for him. Also, the boy is consistent. He does consistent damage. That's it. That's all. Everything about D-Look is comfort. He is your comfort food. You can pick up D-Look anytime, even if you're AR1 or AR60, and you can just play him comfortably. Okay, you already have D-Look. Now what? I'd say my second option is Jean. Jean is a healer, also incredibly fun to play. She's your really good healer, and Swirl Anemo is also one of the most powerful elements in this game. As your starting healer, that isn't Barbara. Jean is, you E them, and then you press Q, and that's pretty much it. Very easy to play, very easy to build around, since she heals around attack, and all you need is Verdes and Vendrier. You want them to be a support. Mona is your third best choice. Not only does she pair really well with these two, with the amount of damage she can output before the advent of Kazuha, before Kazuha came out and before people figured out that Bennett is incredibly fucking broken, Mona was your go-to DP, was your go-to buffer. That's because Mona's ultimate does a shit ton of damage.
Damn!
It does a lot of damage. Her E is a taunt, but you don't need to worry about that. She's a very simple, good unit as a support. She's also very simple to build. You need Favonius. You just need a Favonius and a 4-star Noblesse. As your first starting DPS support, you can always go for Mona. Mona is super good. She got them cheeks though. Pretty pleasing to stare at. After that, you can always go with Kaching next. Kaching, the problem with Kaching is Kaching used to be incredibly weak, and she's only good when Dendro is involved. But if you got lucky with a Dendro unit, Kaching might be an incredibly good unit to play. But the problem is, A, she's available in the Leeway region, which is later half in the game. She's also a little bit annoying to build. Although, even though she provides like great mobility, she's very, very rough to build a team around. Unless you get like more units.
Speed of light.
Nowadays, with the advent of Dendro, requires Dendro to do a lot of damage. If you, let's say, have Dendro Traveler, she does a lot of damage. Very annoying to play around, but decent-ish. Stupid cat girl. So she needs 2 units. 1 unit who can carry Gilded Dreams, and another who can carry Deep-Root Memories. And she can rock the Thundering Fury, which got buffed because it allows you to deal Dendro-related damage, which is a massive boost. You can slap her like the flute. Give her the flute. Flute is a decent ass weapon to give her. Okay, give her the flute and get Dendro Traveler, and she can do like decent enough aggravate damage. But not suitable for a new player. These 3 are always suitable for a new player because they're easy to build, easy to play, and quickly relatively easier to understand. Now, next is Tiggy. Tiggy's ascension materials are found in Sumeru, which is very late into the game. He requires Dendro reactions to pop up. The boy is really good at dealing damage, but he requires a little bit of understanding how the game works, which a new player might not pick up. On the other hand, Tiggy is also very easy to play. My boy with the Tims is basically you throw your E and then you quick scope 3 things, and that's basically it. He relies ultimately on charged attack. That's pretty much his thing. He's your Dendro DPS, very simple to play around. He does require elemental mastery builds. Elemental mastery crit rate, crit damage, so he can be a little complicated to build around. Chi-Chi, the bane of every mainstream Genshin player's nightmare.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. Lost 50-50.
Chi-Chi is one of the worst units in this game. Chi-Chi's entire strength is that she can heal really quickly, but that's all she does. She does reactive healing. That means you have to keep attacking enemies to heal her. If you're getting Chi-Chi for free, only pick her if you have no other option. Even though she's very simple to build around, you just give her like a high attack weapon. Like this is a decent enough weapon for Chi-Chi. Her E and her ult don't do a lot of damage, and all she does is do a lot of healing. The thing is, you find, let's say this guy's the enemy, you mark him with a seal, then you still swap around and you still have to do damage. But when you compare to Jean, which just does instant burst damage healing, Chi-Chi isn't that effective. This one makes me genuinely sad. C0 Deya. C0 Deya is one of the worst. C0 Deya is not. Deya at C0 struggles with a lot of shit. Okay? Do not pick Deya if you have. She is incredibly clunky to play. Her damage isn't that great. She's incredibly rough to build around too, because she requires stones and all of this, which are unlocked in Sumeru Desert, and if you're a new player, getting these 3 items will take you a lot of time, so you will be stuck. Deya is one of the worst characters to pick in this game at C0. Because Chi-Chi's redeeming value at least is that she heals a lot and she applies cryo. Deya doesn't have any redeem quality at C0, which hurts me. Bro, Mirko, or the more I say it, the more I feel pain, because she's one of my favorite. Deya doesn't work with any supports. She's very rough. Her ult can be easily cancelled. She is very rough to build and play around. She's not intuitive. She's very clunky, and she requires you to go out of your way to play. There you go. This is my tier list for C0 free 5-star. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is.